guys, we're giving this another go, and here is my first video. My name is Sidnie, and I am a young adult and new adult fantasy writer. And this is my first video, and I'm just going to go out with a bang and start with the AuthorTube Newbie Tag, created by Jennathedarkone, and I'm going to leave her link below in the description, so go check her out, she's awesome. So question number 1, I'm going to be reading them off my phone, so if I keep looking down, that's why. Okay, number 1. How did you find out about AuthorTube? So about 2 years ago, in 2016, I decided to attempt to write my book idea. It had been playing around in my head forever. I'm like, I'm going to put it on paper, and I'm going to do this. Yeah, it's a lot harder to write a book than I ever anticipated. Kudos to all you guys that do it and have success. Anyway, I got on YouTube, and I typed in the search bar writers, and Jenna Moreci popped up, and I think the video was 10 things that writers hate, or something like that. Anyway, I watched that and I related to it, even being such a newbie. Like, I hadn't even started on this writer's journey. I was so new. I was something before a newbie. I was non-existent in this world. Anyway, I just started watching her videos, and then I found other people within this community that I didn't even know existed, like Kristen Martin, Kim Chance, Vivien Reis, Natalia Leigh, so many more. And I wanted to be part of it. Like, I wanted to be part of this community that connects with their readers and other writers. And here I am. I'm trying to do it. Question number 2. What genres do you write in? Currently, I'm only writing in fantasy. I love fantasy. There's so many possibilities, and that's just what warms my heart. The world building, the magic, the laws, the systems, everything about it, it's my favorite. But I wouldn't mind trying mystery or thriller or even horror. I love horror movies, and I think writing something that would scare me and scare other people would be amazing, and this probably sounds so wrong, but it's just something I would love to attempt to try. Question number 3. What is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? So, my preferred writing tense, I'm going to say probably past tense. I really haven't experimented with any others. I can see the allure of present tense because it's like here in the now, but I feel like writing in past tense is a wee bit easier, especially for somebody that's just getting started, and that's currently what my work in progress is. Now, point of view, I am doing multiple point of views. Like, I have currently 4 points of view? Yeah, 4 points of view in my current work in progress. And that will probably change. I don't know if it'll get more or less. It just kind of depends on where my story goes and the relevancy of those characters and if they impact my story. As for category, as stated at the beginning of this video, I write new adult and young adult, kind of like a blend of both. My current work in progress starts with young adult audience, and then it kind of progresses to new adult because they get older and it gets more risque, and I don't want to just ghost over the sex stuff in it and the more adult stuff, because I want that included, but it's not going to be like in your face like erotica, but it's going to be a little bit more, and so that's why I kind of classify myself as a young adult, new adult author, because I blend the two, if that makes any sense at all. Like, I'm merging the two, so it's like a little bit in between both. Question number 4, are you a plotter, pantser, or plantser? For those that don't know, a pantser is somebody that writes by the seat of their pants, which I hate the term because I always just feel like you're getting depantsed. And a plantser is kind of a combination of a plotter and a pantser. They plot and then they write by the seat of their pants, little bits at a time. For me, I wish I could be a pantser and write just what I want to write, but in my experience, I need to outline. Like, I have to have a structure from this point to this point to this point. So yes, I am very much a plotter, and I hate outlining, but it is a necessity for me. Question 5. Are you self-published, published, or yet to be published? I am yet to be published, and I have not decided whether or not to be self-published or traditionally. I haven't even looked into it, and I'm going to wait a little bit till I'm further along with my book to finally decide, but I'm going to do a little bit of research in between. There's benefits of both, and there's cons to both, like everything else in life. I can see the allure of self-publishing. Like, you get control of everything, and like, you get to keep most of your profits, but you gotta do all the marketing. You've gotta put yourself out there. People won't know who you are without you doing that, which is a perk of the traditional publishing, because they're gonna market it for you. They're gonna get it into the stores. They're gonna put it out there for you, but they're getting paid for that, and you're not gonna get as much for your book. But that might be where you want to go with your book, and it might not. For me, I still don't know. I'm allured by both sides of it, and I guess we'll see where it goes when I finish my book. Question 6. What publishing company, literary agent, or printing company are you represented by or use? If you're not yet published, what is your dream publishing house or literary agent? So I kind of answered this before. I'm not published, so I don't have any of that. And I haven't even started to look into it, so I don't even have like a dream publisher or literary agent. And yeah, I probably should start looking into it a little bit to see if that's where I want to go and who I'd like to go with. But for now, I'm just content with writing my book and getting it to the best possible place it can be before I even dive into those querying trenches or publishing it myself. Question 7. What AuthorTube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? I like to see where more into people's lives. Like, I love the personal effect of it, of vlogging and seeing what they do in a day, their lives, their family interactions, what they do. If they're traveling, I like to see that. If they're writing all day, I like to see that. If they have kids, if they anything like that. I like that. I want to know people. So that's probably what I'm going to do, because it's what I like to watch. So that's the kind of content I'll probably put out. I'll probably put vlogs out of my day-to-day life, writing vlogs. I want to try and do tip videos and help other writers. I want to be able to help them as much as like other people have helped me. But I'm also terrified to offer my advice because I don't know if it's wrong, and I want to do my best to give them the right information. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'll probably put like a warning sign, might not be best advice for everybody, but I'm going to tell you the stuff I like, the stuff I've learned. I'm going to show you my journey on writing my book, editing, publishing, any of it. And I hope it helps other writers that are like me, that just don't know what the heck they're doing. So you can expect writing advice, my daily life vlogs, my writing vlogs, my writing journey, for the most part. That is what you're going to see. Me going from point A with this journey to point B to point C to the end. Question number 8. When did you start writing? So I started writing in high school a little bit, and it's like around the time that like the Twilight came out, and I know so many people have like the same answer as me that got them into writing a little bit. And I tried to write my own vampire stories, so this kind of ties in with question number 9. What was the first story you ever wrote? And so it was a vampire book, a paranormal vampire book that was a cross between Twilight and the Vampire Diaries. It was a hot mess. There was so much going on, and it was so similar to the other books and movies and shows, and I never finished it. I don't even have a copy of it anymore. It was on an old computer that like crashed, so I don't even know where that computer ended up. So that story is long gone, and thank God it's gone, because this new whip that I'm working on, and yes, as Kim Chance wrote in her Instagram stories, I'm one of those people that says my work in progress as a whip instead of a WIP. Tell me if you are too. Like, do you call it a whip or is it your WIP? Work in progress. But I refer to it as whip, so that's probably what you'll hear me say a lot. A lot. But it's currently like, it's got Harry Potter vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I like the witches, I like the magic, and that's what I'm writing about. But I'm trying to give it a whole different spin and make my characters come alive the same way she did. And yeah, thank God that first story I ever wrote is like missing. It's gone. Number 9. I just answered that. 10. What authors have inspired your writing the most? So I guess you could say Stephanie Meyers did, like back in high school with that Twilight phase and those vampires and werewolves. But as of now, I got a cliche answer. I strive to be like J.K. Rowling. The Harry Potter books were they were everything. The movies, the books, the franchise she has created for herself. I think every aspiring author strives for that, or like Stephen King status, which that's reaching for the stars a little bit, but that's where I hope to see my life one day. I'd love to see my books as movies or a TV show, so she has inspired me in so many ways. As well as, I'm gonna butcher her name like I always do it, Sarah J. Maas? I always say it the opposite of everybody else. The wrong way. But her series, the Throne of Glass series, and of Court of Thorns and Roses, they were great books, and like her world building, her characters, I feel very immersed in them, and that's what I want to do. And who else? Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Big Magic. That is one of my favorite books. Even before I started writing, I wrote it. I mean, I didn't write it. I read it for when I was doing photography, which I still do, but it's kind of in the back right now because of my kids and this new writing adventure I'm trying to partake in. But that book just like opened my eyes to so much, and I need to reread it again from my new perspective on writing. So if you have not read that book, do it. You'll thank me later. It's so inspiring. 11. Do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing when you find the time? Usually right now, since I just had my baby 3 months ago, I write when I can. I haven't been doing so much writing. I've been working on edits, and so it's all printed out, and I'm like going through it and marking it up with that red pen. It's like more red pen right now than anything else. I definitely feel like I should be scheduling my writing sessions so I can get more done. And I'm sorry, my little girl woke up, so I had to turn on the TV. I'm so sorry if it's distracting in the background. So let's get back to these questions. Question number 12. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? I'm gonna say I'm kind of a blend between on my computer and handwriting. I mostly do everything on my computer. Sometimes I do my notes and brainstorming on paper, then I transfer it to my laptop. But I'd say for the most part, I'm mostly always on my computer. And where do I write in general? I write anywhere I can. Sorry, my baby's in the background. I usually write at my desk, or I'll write on the couch watching TV, or in my bed, or if it's warm weather, I'll go outside. Just wherever I can. Now she has the hiccups. Last and final question. What are you most looking forward to now that you're part of AuthorTube? The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is this wonderful community and interacting with it, meeting new people, new writers, whether they're newbies like me, inspiring to have a book published one day, people that have been writing for years, already published writers, the readers, just all of you. I want to connect with you. I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. I want to follow you on your journeys of writing. I want you to follow my journey on writing. So let's connect. Leave a comments down below, or you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Both of them are under Sidnie Bishop. So if you like what I have shared, go hit the subscribe button below and give me a thumbs up. And also, if you want to do this tag, go for it. Be brave, be bold, put yourself out there. It's so scary, but I'm hoping the end result will be worth it. Thank you. Have a good day.